Good morning and welcome to my San Antonio vlog. So I'm in San Antonio, Texas for a little over a week. I'm volunteering at AWP, which is this huge writers conference. I'm here a couple days before the conference starts and I'm staying a couple days after the conference ends just because the flight was cheaper that way, and I found a pretty reasonably priced Airbnb. So, and I also don't have a full-time job, so I can be anywhere that I want to be. Yeah, so I'm excited to go on an adventure. I'm excited to vlog and show you guys what I'm up to while I'm here.
You're so fucking cute, bro.
And I don't care if you came here from Philadelphia. You can't smoke anything on this boat, okay?
Oh my
No, you cannot. Now, on your phones, take pictures, no phone calls.
What's up? It's my last day here in San Antonio and I just wanted to record a little reflection about my trip so far. I feel like mentally I've been harboring on a lot of the negative aspects of this trip, and I wanted to take some time to definitely talk about those negative aspects, but also just show gratitude towards a lot of the positive aspects of this trip. So the first thing that I want to show gratitude towards is the city of San Antonio. This has been such a beautiful stay. The city is beautiful. All of the people that I met, that I've interacted with who are from here have been so nice and welcoming. And the river walk is beautiful. The weather has been great, and I just think it's a beautiful city. I just think it's a beautiful city, and I just feel very blessed that I live the kind of lifestyle where I can just pick up and go and travel to different cities and experience new things. So I'm very grateful for that. I'm also grateful for the Airbnb that I stayed at, which I'm recording on the porch right now. It's a very cute place. The host has been very nice and welcoming and just a sweetheart. She has the two sweetest little dogs that, even though I'm not a dog person, they made me feel really like loved. Like they just run up to me whenever I come in barking, and I tell them to chill, and they chill, and they just want me to pet them and love on them, and they want to love on me, and that's been like really nice. So I'm very grateful for the dogs and the host. I'm also grateful for my community and some of the friends that I've got to interact with while out here. First of all being Miss Jazz, who is a fellow poet out in Philly. We've interacted at events, but I've never had the chance to hang out with her. But she was out here for the conference too, and she hit me up, and she actually hit me up at a very crucial moment where I was feeling just really low and really regretful and just frustrated about this trip. And then she hit me up and we got to, go out and hang out. And she lifted my spirit. She really did. And it's been nice to be able to kind of get to know her more and get to interact with her on a more social level. Yeah, so I'm very grateful to her. I'm also grateful for my friend Noel, who I saw a couple days ago at the Ariana Brown book release. And he let me tag along with his moves after the book release, and that was just definitely the best night I've had so far. I got to interact with I got to meet some of his friends and interact with them, and everybody was so welcoming, and just, you know, nice to me. It made me feel very welcomed in the space and in their kind of friend groups, which was nice because I'm out here by myself, very socially. I have a lot of social anxiety, so it's nice for people to take the lead on interacting with me, so that it just kind of like relieves me, I don't know, of that kind of stress. So I'm very appreciative towards him and appreciative towards all the people that I met that night and who interacted with me that night and made me, you know, feel welcomed and good. The last thing I'm grateful for is that I've had the time to get reading done while I was out here. I've been reading The Thing Around Your Neck, which is a collection of short stories. And I started it at the beginning of this trip, and now I'm more than halfway through the book, which is great. I don't read as much as I would like to, so it's just been, I'm really grateful that I got to actually get some reading done while I'm out here. Yeah, so now let's talk about some of my regrets. Overall, I regret the entire trip, to be honest with you. I came out here for AWP, and I ended up not really going to a lot of AWP things. I was volunteering, so I had a volunteer shift the first day, and I went to like 2 panels, one of which Miss Jazz was on. And kind of that first day, I got this feeling that, you know what, I don't feel like I was supposed to be out here. I don't think that this trip was necessary for me. Because AWP is a lot of networking, it's a lot of like panels that are talking about writing, it's a lot of readings, and right now I need to be focused on actually writing, actually producing work. And I kind of distract myself by doing these things that are kind of around writing instead of like just getting writing done. So yeah, so I ended up, after that first day, I was feeling a lot of anxiety. I was reflecting on that, I should just be writing. I don't need to be out here for this right now. And I ended up not doing the rest of AWP. I did go to some off-site events, but the whole point of the trip was to go to AWP, and I ended up like not really doing it. So I definitely regret the trip for that. I also regret this trip because it was not a smart financial decision. I didn't make any money while I was out on this trip, and in my other trips, like my Boston trip and my Atlanta trip, I made some money. Like in Boston, the money that I made kind of equaled out to the money that I spent on the trip, so that just kind of like evened out. And for Atlanta, though I was mainly out there for a wedding, the money that I spent to, you know, go to her wedding was made back because I got a college gig out there, and I made, you know, kind of pretty much twice the amount of money that I spent to go out there. I made back at that doing that reading. So this is the first trip I didn't get any gigs out here. I spent money on a flight. I spent money on this Airbnb. I spent money on Ubers and eating out. And I just, you know, I won't be able to make any of that money back. Especially for like all the money that I spent for this trip to attend a conference that I ended up not attending. I also used my tax refund for this trip, and that money, now that I'm really thinking about it, that money could have been spent on a new laptop, which is something that I really, really need right now. It's hard to get writing done. It's hard to get any work done because of my laptop. It's old. It just turns off suddenly. It's so slow. I definitely just need a new one, and I feel regret about spending this money on this trip instead of on something more useful like a new laptop or even a new camera for this channel, because I definitely want to get some new equipment and just, you know, be better about this YouTube channel that I'm doing. I also regret the quality of the kind of content that I've been recording on this trip, because I do have that anxiety about being in social situations and then also pulling out a camera on top of that, and also a camera that's not the best quality. And there's been moments where I felt like, oh, I wish I would have recorded this, or I wish I would have framed certain days like this. But everything, you know, hindsight is 20/20. Yeah, so I have a lot of regrets about this trip, but I'm trying to be gentle and forgiving with myself. At the end of the day, the decision was already made, and all I can do is make the best of it. And I think that I tried my best to make the best of a not 100% great situation. And yeah, it's a learning experience, and I'll take the lessons that I'm learning from this trip, apply it towards the future, and just kind of just let go of those regrets and not beat myself up about the decisions that I've made, because they're already made. We can't undo them. And at the end of the day, I got to like be out here in San Antonio enjoying myself, doing whatever I want to do, linking with friends, going out drinking, reading, getting a little bit of writing done. So what can I really complain about at the end of the day? And I also want to just focus on being more appreciative towards things. I spent so much time out here just feeling down and harboring on those regrets and the negative aspects of this trip. But I want to be able to take more time to just appreciate things for what they are and show gratitude towards the things that I'm grateful for. Yeah. So that's my reflections on this trip. I'm super homesick. I'm really excited to go back home tomorrow. I miss my room. I miss my boo. I miss not spending money on food. There's also some home stuff that I need to take care of that I haven't been able to take care of because I'm not home. And I'm excited to get back into my regular flow of things. So thank you for watching this video. Like it if you like it. Share if you want to, subscribe if you care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.